Alrighty. Sorry, I'm just setting everything up for the teams really quick. Priorities, I'm gonna talk to them real quick. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming back after our very, very short break. Alrighty. Alrighty, and it looks like we have everybody here, so just really quick, we have an Orange Slice facing off a Royal Ascent esports team, Imperial Innovators. It's a really long name, so I just put Imp in, but they are Imperial Innovators coming from RAE, so they are going to be facing off in week number 1, 86 League, in a 3v3 best of 5, just as we saw in our last series, but this is going to be their time to shine. And we can take the field, you guys. We are good to go. Let me get to the teams real quick. There we go. Alrighty. And we are good to start. Not everyone is in stream, so how to text them, but here we go. I really wish an Orange Slice was the away team this week, because it'd be very, very fitting, but it's okay. Looking like we got Slayer, Bread, and Bibs with Alipworth, Little E-Bear, and Forever Clarky on the field. So, here we go. Bibs over to Little E-Bear, who gets the shot. Bread with a save. Alipworth with the turn. Slayer trying to get it out, but Clarky is there. As that Bread gets a touch, E-Bear sends it to the wall. Does get the follow-up. He's got about half a tank of boost here. Goes for the attack. Couldn't quite do it. And the ball is just outside the net. And Clarky is going to be the first one to score for Imperial Innovators here. Great setup there. Great shot. A nice little pass. And that's going to push us to kick off a number 2. Bread and Eber going at it as it goes to the wall. Clarky is there. Bibs with a turnaround. Alipworth is already up. Gets the touch. He wins at that 50. Bread straight to the backboard. Taking out Alip. Clarky with the touch over to Slayer. Past Eber, but Alipworth is back in time. Bread with a shot just high. Eber already off the backboard. Sends it out past mid. Eber over to Slayer. It is a bump, but Slayer sticks with it. Alip with the turn. Up goes Clarky. He does beat Bibs, but still not the shot they needed there. A great shot by Eber, but defense is done by the post. Clarky with the touch. Bibs falling back. In comes Bread. Clarky gets past him. Bibs with one touch, trying to get in the way. Clarky bumps him out. Another challenge sends it center, but second man is not there. Clarky with one more touch to buy his team some time. A great pass to Eber. Eber to the backboard. Bread is there with the catch. Getting past 2 out of 3 players. Clarky with the shot. Slayer with the save. Back to the wall. Slayer with the follow-up touch. In comes Eber. Does not get the touch, but Alip is there. Almost with the shot. It is just wide. Bread going for the clear. Alip with the touch before he gets back. As it goes to the corner, Alip gets a touch over to Slayer once again. Eber going up the wall. Bibs with a great challenge. In comes Clarky with one touch with a great clear as well. Slayer with the read gets one. And it's stolen away by Eber. Turned into a shot. Bread with the save. Bibs over to Bread. Eber with the challenge. In comes Slayer off the wall. Alip with a great read as it's popped up. In comes Bibs. One little reset. And Eber with the steal off the backboard. Clarky with the read, but Bread is there. Clarky with the back pass. Alep sends it back over to the left side. Great touch. He had all the defense in front of him, and he found a way out just in the nick of time because the doors were closing. Bread with a great pass. A shot by Slayer, saved away by Eber. Bibbs with the shot, saved by Clarky. Alep with the small clear. Bread is on it with the challenge. Eber with the touch on defense, taking it out from the corner. In comes Slayer with the shot, a little too high. No follow-up. Bibbs with a rebound, and it's saved away by Eber. Bread sending it to the wall. Eber just misses the connect, fakes out Slayer. Clarky with the touch over to Bibbs. Bibbs to the wall. It's a bouncing play, and Alepworth is up for it. Bread with the touch over to the wall once again. Eber going for the read. He does get challenged. We have all three of an orange slice players on the wall there. Clarky having free range, goes for the air dribble just outside the net, hitting the corner. And Bread's going to take it around town there. Another challenge by Slayer. They all look like they're in the same car. Okay, sorry. Slayer and Bibbs look very, very similar, so... We got Slayer moving it down field. Clarky with the touch. You know what? There you go. And a shot on net. Saved away by Clarky. In comes Bibbs. It's going to the corner. And that was just out of the net too. Not quite the angle they needed. Great teamwork. We now have an orange slice on the defense for a second. Bibbs getting a clear. On the attack from Clarky's clear. It is a shot saved by Eber. No bumps in sight. Great attempts though. As Slayer goes around, Alep gets the clear. Going all the way to the corner. Bread with the catch. Trying to turn things around here. Gets past Alep. Not past Eber. Eber has no follow-up. They wait patiently. Get the touch off the wall. It's just outside the net. And Slayer is going to send it out off the wall. Alep with the catch. Bibbs with the turnaround. Stop. Sorry about that. The little one's in the room right now. We do have another shot. That one's going to go in. What a play. All right, I'm kind of mad I, missed this. All right, so Bread has the clear. There's one demo. Slayer with the second demo. Taking out all the defense. Absolutely wild. Hi, OT. Welcome on in. Sorry, I'm, locked into the game. Hello, IP. The double demo clutch. No, for real, the last 7 seconds. No way! That was it! Oh my goodness! Alrighty, Eber from a kickoff. Clarky faking out defense here. Bread moving downfield. Gets the pop and it's a demo saved away by Clarky. Alright, and Orange Slice is really good with demos. That was almost it too. Clarky just got back in the nick of time, but that was on point. Alright, you guys. Here we go. Eber over to Bread. Bread to the wall. In comes Clarky. Trying to stick with it. Gets past Slayer. It's him and Bibbs. Bibbs is his biggest challenge right now. Bibbs moving down the field. Alep going for the chase down. Bibbs almost gets it center. Clarky is there. As he's moving downfield, Slayer with the touch stops the momentum, but Alep is there. Goes for the shot. Bread with the save. Sends it to the corner. Eber off the wall, sends it center. Slayer with the clear. Up goes Clarky as he gets the save. He gets bumped off, but the shot's wide. It doesn't matter. Bibbs from the corner over to Alep. In comes Slayer with the shot. And it's saved away by Clarky. As this pops up, Alep gets the redirect. Sends it to the left side corner of an Orange Slice. Side of the field. Alep with the follow-up. Bibbs is on it as he gets the clear over to mid. Clarky with the turnaround. Eber almost got a touch on that. That could have changed the game right there as we have double defense waiting for Clarky. There's the center. There's the shot. Eber with the winning slot. Great pass by Alep here from the corner. Not to mention Clarky before that had a great challenge. That was a full team effort right there. Clarky over to Alep. Alep popping it up and Eber finishing the play. That's gonna give Imperial Innovators a win under their belt. Oh my goodness, what a game. Let's take a look at these stats. We got 9 shots for Imperial and 12 for an orange slice. Okay, all of these shots, and it was a 2-1 game. That's absolutely incredible. Let's see, we have 8 shots for Imperial Innovators and 4 saves for an orange slice. So, not only are there like a lot of shots, there's quite a few saves as well. Like, they're pretty up there. So, these two teams, I think, are, I don't want to say evenly matched, but they are a good match for one another. So, this is real interesting. Okay. I'm gonna need a little hydrate real quick as we get into game number 2. Alrighty. Oh, sorry. Game number 2, kickoff number 1. Vips just outside the net, followed up by Slayer. Aleph with a small send out, but Slayer is there. Clarky with the clear over to Bread. Bread to the left side wall. Eber just misses the connect. Bibs, no follow up, but Bread is there with the shot. Saved away by Clarky. Eber with the follow up, moving downfield. Slayer with the turnaround. Clarky is there. Slayer shuts it down though. And the touch goes to the other side of the field. Aleph is there over to Bread. Bread with the pop up. Eber sends it over. Clarky is all alone on the other side of the field as he sends it to the corner. Plays the bounce, but Slayer is there. Aleph sending it back center, but Bread is there. Clarky already up on defense. Aleph with the save, though. In comes Vibs once again off the backboard, right where Clarky is, as it bounces off the wall. We do have a pop-up. It is almost a shot. Slayer did not make the connect, though, and that is sent out by defense. In comes Aleph, but Bread just beats him. He does get the turnaround. And off the backboard it goes. Clarky flailing, could not get the touch there. And that's going to lead us to our first goal of the game. IP, when you can start casting that fast, then you can cast these types of games. Here we go. 1-0, 3 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock. Slayer and Clarky going at it. As it pops up, Eber plays the bounce off the backboard. No double tap, but rebound shot by Clarky. Again, off the backboard. Bread is there, but we have a shutdown by Alephworth, and that's going to tie up the game. Let's take a look at this one more time. Clarky with the pop-up off the backboard over to Aleph, and there's the slot left side off the post, straight on in. We now have a 1-1 game, 3 minutes, 47 seconds to go. And we got Slayer and Clarky on kickoff. Eber with the follow-up sends it up the wall. In comes Vibs using the last of their boost off the ceiling. As it drops down, we have a challenge. Bread and Aleph as it pinches out center. Clarky is there, followed up by Eber. Eber sends it to the corner. It's a play to the center. Clarky with the touch over to Aleph, and there's the slot once again. Full team effort. Eber and Clarky working together from kickoff, excuse me, followed up by Alephworth to finish the play once again. Aleph being a really good third man. Here we go. And our next kickoff, Bread going towards the net just outside. Eber is there with the touch over to Aleph. Aleph over to Bread. Bread with the turnaround. As Aleph does get one more touch, it is challenged as he takes that corner boost. It goes over to Vibs. Vibs is taken out with a demo. Slayer incoming over to Clarky. Clarky off the wall. Aleph trying to clear the way. Could not get there in time. Vibs with a great touch sends it over to Bread, and in comes Eber with the challenge, keeping the ball at bay. Aleph already up, pushing it to the corner. Vibs with the challenge. Aleph sticking with it. In comes Eber with a fake, and Bread's gonna send it out. Stop, keep that up there. New PC inbound. Okay. Nice, Tuba. No, IP, you will cast out here one day. Like I said, once Royalty Series picks up, we'll talk about it later. But I'm gonna get you into Royalty Series, and you can cast some of the Challenger games, because those are a little bit easier. But you'll get out there. We just need one more week, like 1 or 2 more casts, and you're good. But last night you killed it in the playoffs. You just gotta work on your time management. Know when you're gonna have to leave, because if you're alone, you can't leave, you know. So, anyways, all right, leave it up here. Enough. There we go. So sorry about the interruption, you guys. All right, back to the game. We got Clarky with the challenge, keeping the ball in the corner. Gets the second touch as he moves downfield with the help of Eber. Eber pushing it down. Brett is waiting for them. It is a challenge in the corner. In comes Clarky once again, and it is saved away by Brett. Great shot by Alipworth. Vibbs with the touch off the wall, sticking with it. Pass to Slayer. Slayer with the shot, and that one's gonna tie up the game right there. 2-2. Wow. Vibbs with the touch off the wall. Gets the second touch. It is a pass, and there it is. Ow. Alrighty, in our next kickoff, Brett with the clear sends it over to Alip, who gets the catch. It is a bump. Slayer going for the ball. It is a shot saved away by Clarky. As it goes to the left side of the field, it is cleared out by Eber. Eber to the backboard, just getting past Brett. Eber did not get a good follow-up touch on it, though. And we do have another challenge ball going to the corner. In comes Eber, but Brett just beats him as the ball gets sent out to the corner. Okay, out. Alrighty, Alip in a possession. Brett with the challenge. Ball's going out to mid, right where Clarky is. Clarky almost with the setup. Slayer got in the way. Eber with the pinch off the wall. Slayer with the touch over to Vibbs. Vibbs trying to get past Alipworth. Alip falling back though, trying to stay in front of the play here. Clarky is up, takes the challenge by Slayer. In comes Brett. Shot is wide. It's going up off the ceiling. It's almost center. Alip is there on defense. In comes Vibbs with the turn. Brett on the other side. Clarky just beats him as he sends it to the corner. Brett is already back, full boost ahead. Taking it to the other side. Eber meets him, takes the challenge. We have 7 seconds, and it's a tie game right now. Vibbs with the touch, keeping the ball at mid. Slayer with the follow-up touch. Alip to the corner, and that's overtime. Hi, Jaden. Yeah, I think this is C3 to GC1 as well. Hey, and we have a sub. Thank you for the sub. What's up, Josh? I love me an orange slice, don't we all? Pretty refreshing, huh? It was low-key popping off, and shawl is shawl. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Alrighty. Here we go. We got Slayer taking possession, turning things around here. Vibbs almost with the touch, leaving it for Brett though. Brett moving down the field to the corner. Vibbs over to Clarky. Clarky moving downfield. It's a flick! And it's saved away by Brett. Alip with the follow-up, and Brett gets the save again. Clarky with the turnaround. It's him and Slayer. Slayer does get the touch, and that's going to go to the corner right where Eber is. Eber over to Alipworth. Alip with the clear off the backboard, bouncing down. Brett plays the bounce, and Clarky's there for the read. As he left it for Eber, Clarky's back on defense, trying to get the ball off their side of the field. Slayer taking possession. Brett with the shots, and there it is! Okay, so then this is GC2 to GC3. See, somebody knows. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if Clarky was going to make the team move up or not, so this is the GC2 to GC3 tier. I'm glad at least 86 does, like, regular standards. Kinda. Out. Out. Close the door, please. Close the door. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Sorry, I need to move up my comment section. I cannot see you guys for some reason. I'm not meaning to ignore y'all. But again, huge thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. It's C3 to GC. Wait, what do you mean? Out. No, I was looking over the rules. It's all standard tier, but so if there's GC2s, then it has to be GC2 to GC3. And I recently just had Imperial Innovators move up to GC2 because only one player's GC2 and the rest are all C3s or even C2s actually. So yeah, I don't know. It's complicated and I have not ever confirmed what tier they're gonna be in. Alright, Tuba, it's all good. I'll know for next time. How about that? We'll get this sorted out. But here we go. We got game number 3. Do we have an updated series, Tuba? We do. It is a 1-1. So, game number 3. This will be the tiebreaker. Whoever wins this, alright? Eber off the wall, down to Bread, almost with the shot. Aleph is there. Slayer with the follow-up. It's going center, and Eber is there. Bread with the pop-up. In comes Eber as they go for the net, and Slayer's gonna send it out. Go get it. Go get it. Alrighty, Aleph with a touch over to Bibs. Nice little touch from Eber. Pass over to the wall, but nobody's there but Bread. Bread going just outside the net, and it's sent over by Eber. Eber with the shot. And it's saved away. Alright, give me 1 second. You guys enjoy the game really quick. Let me go handle this situation here and see what's happening with the little one. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that, you guys. Alrighty. Sorry, Jess. This is a league match. These are registered players, not me. But we are... Okay, so we did look it up. Okay, so C3 to GC1. So maybe because he was a GC2, it maybe depends on when. Because sometimes they use the last 3 seasons, sometimes they use current season, sometimes it only counts if they hold it for 7 days. It's that I know is not clarified in the rules, so I kind of just leave it up to the owner to kind of discuss and figure out how they're gonna be ranking the teams. I'm not sure how they do that. So we have a 3-goal lead here for Imperial Innovators. We're just under the halfway mark of the game. So we'll see what happens. Sorry, I'm still setting up the little one really quick. Okay, what's this? Okay. Hopefully my mic won't pick that up too much, but here we go. I don't want any copyright. He has been this season. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna be doing the whole rank thing, so. Anyways, here we go. Ebear with the touch, up the wall, over to Vibs. Vibs to Alep, almost a shot. It is a little high and a little wide. Bread with the clear. Clarky with the stop of momentum. In comes Slayer off the corner wall. Ebear with a great touch. It is a shot saved away by Alep. Clarky with the clear. Got a save on Bread's shot. Slayer grabs the save on Clarky's shot as it's sent to the wall. In comes Bread. Gets past Alep, not past Clarky. Clarky sends it back to the corner, bouncing play. Alep with a touch, but Vibs with a shutdown. Up goes Bread. Bread sends it downfield. Clarky is there. Clarky down to Ebear. Does he get the redirect? Nope, Slayer is there. We do have another touch, sending it up. Slayer playing the bounce. Great shot by him, but it is saved away by Clarky. No double tap for Vibs, but Bread is there, and it hits the corner. Unfortunate. We do have a double defense here. Another shot. Okay. Bread with the follow-up, and it's saved away. No follow-up by Slayer, but Vibs touching it to the corner, bouncing. Now in the possession of Ebear, stolen away by Bread. Bread going for a shot, and it's no good. Alep getting in his way, getting past Vibs, not past Slayer. Slayer popping it up. Clarky is there, sending it to the corner, moving around. Bread falling back, leaving it for Vibs. Over to Slayer, almost had it. No boost in the tank, so it could not keep up with that. But I think it is safe to say that that is going to be our game. I mean, even if one more team scores, still. A 0-3 game. Thank you, Tuba. Yep. So that's going to give us a 1-2 game series. It's okay, Tuba. You can just drop it. It's okay. Alright, who needs to ready up? Okay, cool. Well, take a look at the stats, everybody. Okay, what a game. I'm still waiting on Ebear, that's fine. Yeah, we have 7 shots compared to the other team. You good? Okay. And that's going to push us to game number 4. I'm checking the thread right now. Nobody has said anything, so we're looking good still. So when these two teams take the field, we are going to be good. It's okay, here we go. Alrighty. And the teams are ready. I hope you guys are too, okay? This is game points. This is an Orange Slice's last legs to keep alive. But we do know that they have the potential to win as they have before in this series. So, it's anybody's game right now. We got Bread with the touch over to Bibs. Not quite the angle he needs. Clarky taking it out as he dribbles downfield. He goes up off of the wall. In comes Slayer. Alep with a great challenge. In comes Ebear. Over to Bread. Bread just misses the connect, and Bibs is there. Slayer with the follow-up, but Eber has the challenge. Bread on defense uses the bottom of his car to stop the play. Great reaction. He almost did not have that, and the double commit almost eats them up. Bibs is there to send it out, keeping it out of their net as best as possible. Alep over to Slayer. Slayer with the clear. Clarky and Bibs with a challenge. Over to Slayer with the shot. And there's the first goal of the game. Welcome on back from the ads, y'all. Alrighty, and kickoff at number 2. 4 minutes exactly on the clock. Bibs and Eber going at it as it goes up the wall. Alep is there. Over to Slayer. Great pre-jump. Eber with the touch to the corner. Gets the double. Alep calculating his move, but Bibs just beats him. Slayer with the shot. Clarky with the save. Bread sends it out. Alrighty, sorry for the background noise. Alep with the send down. Over to Bread. Bread off of Alep, and Eber is there. I did see that little bump there. We do have a challenge, sending it just outside the net. Bibs is there. A pass out center, and Bread's gonna send it to mid. Plays the bounce and pop-up off of Alep. Eber with a great challenge. Clarky with the touch from the corner. It's going center. Pass Bibs. No second man. We do have a bump though. We have Bibs to the backboard of Imperial Innovator side of the field. Clarky with the send out. A demo on Eber, but it is no use as they are back on defense. Alep with the back pass. Clarky almost with the shot. Eber trying to get it towards the net. Bread is on it though. Same with Bibs as he gets the clear. Clarky just misses that. Bread sends it over to the other side. Past Alep, trying to maintain possession here. Clarky with the pop-up. Tuba. Just drop it, please. Alright, Bread with a demo over to Eber. Bibs moving down field. Alep with the stop of momentum, but Bread's gonna pick it up and send it down field. Eber to the corner. Clarky playing the pop-up. Just loses it. Slayer with a great challenge. Pushes it to the other side, and Bread is gonna take over till he gets taken out with a demo. Bibs trying to move towards the net. Clarky shutting it down. In comes Eber. Great teamwork here. Bread waiting patiently. We do have one more touch by Eber, and it is sent away by Slayer. Clarky with the touch, and it unfortunately goes back to his side. Maybe this is the reset that they're going to need. We have 1 minute 30 seconds, and it's a 1-0 game, and Orange Slice in the lead. Clarky with a great save. Over to Bread. A nice demo taking out Slayer, but Bibs is incoming. It's a shot. Clarky gets back in the nick of time. Alright, sorry about that. We got Bread in possession, going around the entire stadium, moving downfield. He has all the time. Eber with the challenge, gets the save. Alep trying to move it out. Eber with the follow-up touch. Bibs trying to get in the way. Faking out everybody. Slayer with a great clear to the backboard. Eber with the touch. Slayer with the follow-up read. Great setup, and Alep gets a touch. Over to Clarky. Clarky to the wall. 30 seconds remaining. Still, an Orange Slice is in the lead. 20 seconds to go. Clarky over to Eber. Eber to the corner. Another bouncing play. Slayer with the read. Sending it down field. In comes Alep off the wall. Slayer still sticking with it, but Alep maintains possession. Passes it over to Eber. Eber with the shot just wide, but Bread is there off of Clarky. Clarky to Alep. Alep with a small pop-up. It's a soft touch, and that one's going to go right towards their net. And there it is. An Orange Slice with a win for this game. That's going to tie up the game series once again. we are gonna see a game 5. That's right, Tuba, game 5. Wow, and it looks like almost everybody is ready. Look at 2 shots for an orange slice and only 3 for Imperial Innovators. 4 saves compared to the 1 save. So, let's see what happens in game number 5. That's right, place your predictions now. Oh, we're expecting a 3-2 game? Okay. Very, very exciting. I like that. Just the fact that, like, we're placing, in quotes, placing bets on what the score is gonna be. Top tier. I'm hoping for, like, a 7-6 game. Both teams are heated up. And like I said earlier, this is a great matchup. Like, these two teams are pretty well matched. So it's actually kind of pretty exciting that, you know, we're, like, back and forth. No, actually. Alrighty, and here we go. Game number 5, kickoff number 1. Bibs in possession. Clarky with a send out. Slayer with the shot, saved by Clarky. Once again, the ball's going to the corner. Slayer with the center. Alep with the touch, popping it up. Bibs gets a touch on it. Slayer trying to get a follow-up, couldn't quite do it. They're all kind of just flailing out there. Clarky loses possession. Bread with the touch over to Ebear. Ebear moving down towards the net. Gets past Bread, past Slayer, and it's no good. The post does the defense. There was one defender there too, but there's the clear, and that one's just going to go in the open net. Great capitalization by an orange slice. Wow. Full field clear. The 4th man of orange slice. No, for real. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. There we go. Clarky with the clear, going to the backboard. One touch from Slayer over to Bibs. Bibs moving down field. Clarky trying to get in the way. Alep with the challenge, followed up by Clarky. They are moving down field. It looks like an open net. Bibs is just there. Alep with the backup, but Bread got the read. Ebear up for it, but Slayer just beats him. Once again, an open net. Alep back in the nick of time over to Bibs. Bibs with the air dribble to the backboard, sending it down, and it's challenged and saved away. In comes Slayer, challenging Ebear. Over to Clarky in the corner. Alep is going to get the touch. Bread with the bump on Clarky, but Alep is moving down a field with Ebear. Ebear with the pop-up to Clarky. Clarky with the air dribble. Can we get some bumps on defense? We can't. Slayer with the send-out. Alep with the response, turning it around once again. Another challenge from the corner. Bread wins it, moves downfield, maintaining possession. Him and Alepworth. He sends it over to Slayer. Slayer with the shot, saved away, and it's not. Great attempt by defense. That's going to give a 2-goal lead to an orange slice. Bread over to Slayer. Defense was there. They did get a touch. It did not register as a save. But I saw that, and unfortunately the momentum was just too much, and the ball still rolls in. Alrighty. And the first goal for Imperial Innovators. A great setup by Ebear. Clarky with the read, and that one's gonna go in. Bread and Alep taking this next kickoff. Bread and Bibs working together, but Clarky's gonna shut it both down. In comes Slayer. Off the backboard, over to Bibs. And it's no good. Ball's going to the corner. We have a touch going center. It's pitched to the other side. A demo taking out Bibs. In comes Clarky, faking out the defense. Alep with the shot. And Bibs is back in the nick of time. Ebear now in control, trying to get past Bibs, can't quite do it. Clarky with the follow-up, playing the bounce off the wall, gets it center, but Slayer is there. As it is sent out, Slayer moves down field from the corner. Can he get it center? He can't. Clarky is there, playing the ball off the wall, moves past one, can't get past Bread, even with second man on it. Ebear with the pop-up, getting past Slayer. Only Bread is left, and he does get the save, keeping them alive. We have a little less than 2 minutes remaining and a 1-goal deficit, and Orange Slice in the lead. As the ball gets sent out, Bibbs turns it around, plays it off the wall. Eber with the small clear, Bread with the touch, still moving back towards their net. It's a shot! There it is! Great capitalization by Eber. That's going to tie up the game with 1 minute and 46 seconds on the clock. Yeah, the read on the fake, absolutely wild. From earlier, of course, but yeah, what a great read here by Eber. Clarky taking this next kickoff. Bibbs with the turnaround over to Bread. Bread with a great setup. It's a shot, but Bibbs almost had that. That was a great team play. Kind of scary if you're an Imperial Innovators fan. Bibbs taking it across. It's a shot saved away by Slayer. Bibbs with the clear once again. Clarky with the challenge, turning things around. Slayer going up, does get a touch on it. It does get past Eber, and Aleph is left as third man. Bread with the turnaround, a great catch. There's the shot. A follow-up shot by Slayer, and that's hitting the post. Bibbs with the turnaround, takes a shot himself. Clarky with the clear, it's an open net, and that one's just gonna go in. That's gonna give the lead to Imperial Innovators with only 58 seconds on the clock. Orange Slice having to turn things around, act quick. They are now chasing one. They had the lead almost this entire game. So now, with them being on their back wheels, let's see what they do and how they're going to be handling the pressure up, time ticking down, and they are chasing one. We've seen 2 overtimes between these two teams at least, and as we know, I mean, this is game 5, so it's a pretty even match here. We got Eber in possession. Moving downfield, we got 30 seconds on the clock. You did predict this so far, actually, Tuba. Okay, so I talked to the owner. He says that he believes this is GC1 to GC2-ish. And with that, we have Bread scoring another one for an Orange Slice. A great setup by Slayer, and Bread is going to be there to finish the play. You were really close, Tuba. You were really, really close. That was top tier. Our next kickoff is going to Clarky. Slayer with the shutdown. 1 second. Okay. So sorry about that, you guys. Oh, I hate coughing on stream. Alright. I know I've been doing it like this entire time and I feel bad. But anyways. Here we go, and we have overtime in game number 5. Clarky taking kickoff, fakes out Slayer, dropping it down to Aleph. Aleph with a challenge, and Bread is there. Eber just outside the net. Bibbs on defense, sends it out, takes the shot. Clarky almost with the goal himself. Bread with a double. No goal for him, though. A demo on Eber takes him off the ball. Bibbs with the turnaround. It's a shot saved away by Clarky. Great read by defense here as he gets the send out. Eber's trying to catch up to it. Bread with the touch, keeping it in the corner. Eber just misses the connect, but Aleph is there right behind him. Bibbs with the touch, taking it off their side of the net over to mid, but a challenge by Eber sends it just outside the net once again, and it's no good. Bread with the clear. Aleph is forced back to his side of the field. Clarky with the clear over to Bibbs. Great catch by Bibbs as he pops it up. In comes Eber off the backboard. No rebound. Slayer is there. Eber from the corner bounces it out center. Clarky pushes it back towards the corner. Plays the bounce. Pops it up. In comes Slayer on defense, sending it out. Aleph with the challenge. It's almost on target. Bread with a great clear. Clarky with the turnaround. Great response by defense. Bibbs sends it back out. Eber is there at mid, waiting for it. Bibbs with the follow-up over to Aleph. Aleph off the wall. Slayer playing the bounce. It's a shot! And it's saved away by Eber. Off the wall. In comes Bread with a challenge. Down comes Clarky with the shot. It's an open net, but Bibbs is back in the nick of time. Eber with the shot. Bibbs is there on defense. Slayer is back, and Bread Brad's gonna get the small clear here. It is challenge. He still maintains possession. He's got 12 boosts to go. A send over to the other side. No second man for him as Imperial Innovators turn things around. Vibs sending it to the corner, right where Eber is. Vibs with the follow-up challenge, and he wins it. Slayer getting ready for the pass, but Clarky's gonna get past them. It's an open net. Can they do it? They do! Imperial Innovators take the win! Oh my goodness. What a play here. What a series. It's not even just that. What a series, okay? That was our third overtime, and it was game number 5. Absolutely incredible performance by both teams here, okay? And Orange Slice, absolutely phenomenal. Imperial Innovators, the same thing. Absolutely amazing. But RAE, Imperial Innovators coming out on top, crowned your winners of this week's match here in 86 League. So GG's to both teams and congratulations to our winners. They'd have so what? Maybe, yeah. I mean, hopefully next time they'll have some more time and maybe they can scrim, but yeah, who knows? I mean, this is only week 1, so there's still tons of time to find a scrim between these two teams. Also, on top of that, oh no, you said you're a tier below them. I was gonna say you should be facing them, but yeah, so this is GC1 to GC2-ish tier. And those are the exact words from the owner himself. So, yeah, GC1, GC2 gameplay, everybody. Let's go. I am going to properly say goodbye to all of you real quick. Okay, so aside from some of the things in chat, this was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's cast. I'm sorry that I'm, like, going through the works and my voice isn't fully there and everyone's kind of active. I had a lot of background noise, which was not fully anticipated, so I apologize for that, but enjoy the game anyways. Thank you for the follows and the subs and everything else in between. I appreciate that. It means so much to me, and you know, even not just that, just for being here, watching, chatting, lurking, whatever. I appreciate it, so thank you for being here. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Oops, I just hit the wrong button. But I'm going to see if we have anybody to raid out. So if you want to stick around for a raid, that would be pretty cool too. But if not, I hope to see you guys in the next one. I think I have a couple casts tomorrow. I dropped my schedule, so yeah. But yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow, or maybe later today if I have free time, then I hope to see you later down the road. But you guys take care. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are in the world. Again, thank you so much for being here. There is a birthday stream, actually, that I think we should go right into. So let's go say happy birthday, shall we, to our fellow Rocket League player. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. I love you. Yeah, let's go get into this happy birthday raid. Thank you, Chasers. I appreciate it. Coming from a W caster himself. Top tier. Love you, Taze. Thanks for coming out, supporting the raid team. Absolutely amazing. I'll see y'all. Let's go say happy birthday to Cozy. Oh, wait. I'm going to screen record, so y'all go say happy birthday. You'll be recorded and put on the gram. Oh, we got a shout out. Okay.